Hey everybody, welcome back to another beer review. This is by Left Hand Brewing out of Colorado. I have a Saison here that I cannot pronounce the name and I'm not even going to try to. At the bottom says Midnight Wheat. Apparently that's what it means. Saison and the farmhouse are pretty much the same thing. It looks like the brewery has been around since '93, so quite a long time. Here's the can. Okay, really simple tan with some barley leaves on it, or whatever you want to call them. And there's the name. I'm not sure how long the beer's been around. I did a quick search for how long or how far back reviews go. I can only find about a year, early 2017. The website gives a little more detail here. It says this is seasonal. This can cost me $2.50. Crisp Belgian style farmhouse ale, mild tartness with Colorado barley midnight wheat. Grades are Rocky Mountain water, malted barley, rye, wheat, rolled oats, wildflower honey, hops, and yeast. Since it has midnight wheat in it, I figure it's going to be dark. Midnight wheat is, I believe it's the only jet black malt out there that doesn't give coffee flavors or sharp bitter tones. Minus the price on the side, that's what I was reading. There's not much to see there really. Base malt. Hard to say if that's two-row or Pilsner malt. Mostly sugars, the fermented sugars, and could give some cracker bread dough flavors. Rye, which gives rye flavors. Wheat, you have wheat and a little bit of sweetness. Rolled oats can give a little bit of creaminess. Wildflower honey. To go against what many people have said, honey gives a honey flavor. Actually, it really isn't known for that. Honey can give that in beer, but normally it gives it a dry finish. And it also increases alcohol content because it's about 97% fermentable. And then hops and yeast. So, I'll give you more detail. I expect it to be peppery and spicy. I don't know about fruity. Sometimes they are. Sometimes they're floral. They don't give any indication as to what kind of hops they put in it. And it does say the body style is medium to light. 6.8 alcohol, 10 IBU. Usually a light color. Pale straw maybe, or it could be a little bit dark like a golden color. They could be clear, but generally they're hazy. Pepper and spice. The bulk of the flavors come from the yeast. Sometimes Saison beers are intentionally light on the malts. They don't put much in because they want the flavors of the yeast to shine through. There could also be flavors from the hops, so you might get some floral fruity from that, or they can complement each other. Usually, actually, Saisons are lighter medium body. Just like I thought. Oops, can't really see that, can you? I did say they're lighter color, straw, maybe golden color. But remember, I said midnight wheat, it's going to be black. That's what this is. If you've ever seen the color black, that's what it looks like. So this thin head is about 1/8 of an inch, dying down a little bit. No sense in saying if there's any particles or anything floating because you can't see any. Now this color comes from the midnight wheat. Yeah, black Saisons are not common. This is only the second one I've ever seen. I do get a tiny bit of roasted out of it, just the slightest hint of that. There's some other kind of dark flavor or aroma. I'm trying to think of what it is. If it's maybe a soft cocoa, but just absolutely bare minimums on that. Pepper and spice is shining through, well, not shining through. It's just barely even there. If you're not really drawing in, you probably won't even notice it. It divides between the roof of my mouth and my tongue, right about 50-50. A little bit of that light, gentle roast, or maybe toasted depending on your perspective. Doesn't really stick around. I mean, it already hits me pretty light and then just slowly fades away. This actually tastes light body. No hoppiness at all in this. I am not getting any spicy, peppery, fruit, or floral at all out of this. I'm disappointed. Saisons are known for peppery spicy. That's one of their biggest characteristics. I don't get any coffee out of this. I don't get any sweetness either, or any caramel or toffee. Rolled oats, well, those usually give, like I mentioned earlier, creaminess. I don't get that. Only thing I'm noticing is that little bit of roasted toasted. I don't get any sweetness from the wheat malt, no dryness. no honey flavor. Nothing's bad about it. I'm not off-put. What is bothering me is that it's saying it's a Saison, which are known to have certain flavors, and my palate is not detecting any of those. It's a little thin, a little bit watery, but not terribly. Simple recipe, well, simple taste. The recipe that I'm reading, it's pretty basic. Goes between the tongue and the roof of my mouth, same as before, divides in half. Doesn't stick around very long, evaporates. Roasted, toasted, light body. There's nothing else I can tell at it. Just those couple of flavors I can tell. If this can was not labeled Saison, I would never guess it. Both the can and the glass taste the same to me. The only thing I would lean towards perhaps is a little bit of astringency. But even that one, you know, no, I think it's probably more the Midnight Wheat. It has a pretty clean profile to it. Rubbing alcohol, acetone, paint thinner, diacetyl. Wouldn't be skunked from sunlight because sunlight can't get into a can. Fused alcohols, metallic, rubber, plastic, nothing like that. Would I buy this again? No, I would not. It just doesn't taste like a Saison at all. Would I recommend it? No, I wouldn't. Way below average as far as style, as far as a profile. This does not have any of the peppery, spicy flavors I'm used to. Not even the slight hint of them. I consider a bonus to be the floral or fruity aroma and maybe flavor. None of that here. So I think in that category they failed. The flavors I get aren't bad, but since it's a Saison, not even close. Left Hand Brewing Saison with Midnight Wheat. If you have any comments, feedback, suggestions, thoughts, otherwise anything, yeah, send them my way. I like to read them. That's all for this review. I'm going to go ahead and finish this beer off. It's not terrible, just not impressed. Cheers. Alright, what the fuck does that mean? I thought it was just the name of the beer. Because I speak so much French. Have you ever seen motor oil? It's the same color as this. Well, going in it shouldn't be, coming out usually is. Alright, who the fuck has to be here?